Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am just going to share with you my Azure Standard haul and also a little bit about what Azure Standard is in case you don't know. I'm sitting outside right now because it's the only quiet place in my house. But it's really not that quiet out here. There's lots of cars that have been driving by today. So Azure Standard is a bulk buying company. It's mainly organics. There are some things that are not organic, but they are like no spray. What they don't produce themselves, they have partner farms. So you are a little more acquainted with who the source is of who grew the food or whatever. So that's a little bit about Azure Standard. So as far as it works, because we live in Tennessee, so obviously Oregon is not close. So what you do is you put in your order online, and you have a few weeks, until the order closes out for the month. Once your order closes out, then there's usually about a week turnaround time between when your order closes and when they actually put it on a truck to ship it. So that's how you'll get your stuff. So you have drop locations. We have 2 in our area. So you can get on their website and you can look up to see if there's any drop locations pretty close. There are actually some people who drive quite a ways to pick up from drop locations. So anyway, so you put your order in, and they give you a time of when you will meet the truck at the drop location. So you have about a week after you place your order until they actually pack it and ship it on the truck. Now, what happened to me this time is I had a couple of things that showed they were in stock, so I had them in my cart. And when they actually packed the orders to ship them, by the time they did that, the orders were no longer in stock. So I actually didn't get 2 of my items this time, but that's okay. I mean, it kind of stinks, but I'll just try to get them on my next order. But then there were 2 items in my cart that said they weren't available anymore, but I left them in there just in case, and they got them in stock right before my order shipped. So I got those items, which was awesome. So that's how it works. I hope that that's not really confusing, but I got pretty much everything on my list except for just 2 things, like I said, and one of them was Epsom salt, and I don't remember what and the other one was organic dry powdered milk that I was going to use in bread making, because a couple of the recipes that I use for bread call for dry powdered milk. So, I just picked up that at the grocery store. I just would prefer like a little bit better source, and that's why I was trying to order from them. Plus it was a bulk order. So as far as picking up the actual drop location, so this time was a little crazy just because of all the coronavirus stuff. COVID-19, whatever kind of person you are, the Rona, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so it was a little bit crazy. They were very overloaded with orders. It's not normally like this. And so because of that, they rescheduled our drop day and time. First, they moved our delivery out a week. Then they changed the time and day 4 times. And one of the times they changed an hour before our actual drop pickup. I went to go pick up our order, and when I got there a little before our pickup time and waited for an hour past the pickup time. Finally, we got a hold of the other drop that's kind of in our area and found out that he was just then at that drop. So he was running way, way behind. So I had a baby to nurse, so I came home, and then John went to go pick up our stuff. So when you get there, a big truck will pull into the parking lot wherever your drop is. Big truck will pull in, everybody will help unload, and you just load up your cars with all of your stuff. So it's all packed, and it has your name on it and all that kind of stuff. So, and you will get an email that has a list of all of the items they were able to fulfill, how many pounds it is, and how many not pallets, how many boxes or packages to expect. So our order had 5 boxes, so we knew that we needed to get 5. All that to say, it is a great company, really good quality. and I highly recommend them, and I'm gonna show you now what I ordered. All right, so I'm gonna show you really quick what I got from Azure. So I got a 25-pound bag of hard white wheat. This is one of the things that was in my cart that said was unavailable, but I left it in there, and lo and behold, there it is. The other thing I got was some taco seasoning mix. I wanted to get, it's a 1-pound bag. I wanted to get just the chili powder because I make our own. But all they had for chili powder in stock was the hot chili powder. So I had to just go ahead and just get the taco seasoning mix. But I have the mild chili powder in my cart for next month already. Then I got some cumin. Then I got some coconut oil, and this was actually a really good price. I kind of wish I had gotten a bigger one. I probably will get a bigger one the next time. And then I got another big thing of vanilla extract. I'm less than halfway full. Some colloidal silver. Then I got their dish soap. They came out with lavender scent, so I got some of that. I got some baking soda. And also some cornstarch. I got a couple of Gamma Seal lids for the buckets for the wheat. Then I got some onions. This has already been opened because we used some today, but these are big, gorgeous onions. Gigantic. And then this is something else I thought I wasn't going to get, and again, at the last minute, they fulfilled it. So I got 2 5-pound bags of their organic rolled oats, and then also 2, are these 5? Yes, and 2 5-pound bags of their potatoes. These are, I feel like organic potatoes are something that are kind of difficult to find really good ones. These look really good. I feel like the ones I find at the store are always like on the verge of going bad. I don't know, but anyway. And then I got a small bag of hard white wheat. And then a 25-pound bag of soft white wheat. So if you're not familiar with the difference, you would grind soft white wheat for lighter things like pastries and cookies and things like that. And then the hard white wheat would be more for like your everyday breads, like sandwich bread and stuff like that. And then this would be for a denser bread, like if you want like a nice hearty wheat bread or a harder bread. Okay, so, and then the last thing I got was a bag, a 5-pound bag of Diatomaceous Earth. We use this as like a natural kind of pest control on our garden to keep things like fire ants and stuff like that out. So that's what that is for. And if you ever have ants in your house, if you sprinkle this around the outside, all around the outside, just right up against your house and your doors and all that kind of stuff, you won't have ants. It helps to control that, and it is all natural, so it's safe. It's food grade. You can put this in animals' food, and it will help deworm them, things like that. Anyway, so that is our order from Azure Standard. So to pick this up, you just find a drop location that's near you, and it'll give you when your order closes out and all that kind of stuff, like when to put your order in, when to pick it up. Basically, you just meet a truck in the parking lot, and everybody just unloads it, and you get your stuff. So this is Azure Standard.